Welcome. Today, we begin a journey into the art of bamboo fence design, a craft that blends beauty, function, and tradition. Imagine stepping into your garden, slender bamboo poles standing in harmony, their soft golden, tones glowing in the sunlight. This is more than a barrier. It's a frame for peace, a whisper of Japan in your own backyard. Here, privacy becomes poetry, and nature's hand guides every detail. When we speak of bamboo fence design, we're not only talking about structure, but also about spirit. Each pole tells a story of growth, wind, and rain. In a Japanese garden, fences are never harsh. They're gentle guardians. The goal is to create a boundary that feels alive, blending with moss, stone, and soft foliage, turning protection into scenery. The essence of natural screening lies in how it softens the world beyond. Bamboo, with graceful lines and subtle texture, offers just enough mystery to invite curiosity, yet enough coverage to bring peace. As the wind moves through, light filters in shifting patterns. Your garden becomes a private stage, and nature the performer, framed by the screen. Japanese garden privacy is never about shutting the world out completely, it's about filtering it. A bamboo fence might obscure a neighbor's wall, but still allow sunlight to dance through. You hear the outside world faintly, but in muted tones. This balance between openness and enclosure is the magic that makes your garden feel both safe and free. Before you begin your bamboo fence design, walk through your garden slowly. Notice where your eyes naturally rest and where they wander to places you wish they wouldn't. Those spots are where your fence will do its quiet work, guiding the gaze, shaping the view, creating a sense of deliberate calm that encourages presence in every step. Bamboo offers an earthy elegance to natural screening. The texture is organic, yet refined, never competing with the plants it shelters. Instead, it becomes a backdrop that makes greens greener, blossoms more vibrant, and stones more grounded. In the afternoon sun, the poles glow warm, as if holding the day's light for a moment before dusk. Japanese garden privacy often takes the form of fences that stand low, allowing the sky to remain open. These structures do not dominate, they guide. From behind the fence, you might catch a glimpse of a maple's crimson leaves or hear the gentle splash of a hidden water basin. The boundary is a promise, not a wall. When planning your bamboo fence design, think about height. A waist-high fence invites conversation and connection with neighbors. A taller one offers more solitude. The proportions should feel balanced with the space, so the fence becomes a natural extension of the garden rather than an afterthought. Natural screening doesn't need to be solid. Consider spacing bamboo poles so air and light can pass through. This openness creates layers in your garden's depth, allowing the viewer to feel drawn inward rather than shut out. It's a delicate interplay of visibility and seclusion. Japanese garden privacy sometimes uses bamboo with other elements. Stone walls, wooden gates, hedges. This blending of materials gives the fence a story, as if it has grown with the garden over time. A moss-covered stone at the base, or climbing ivy along its edge, can make the fence feel timeless. Begin your DIY journey by selecting the right bamboo for your fence design. Fresh green poles carry a vibrant energy. Aged yellow ones hold a sense of wisdom. Thicker poles feel sturdy and grounding. Thinner ones bring lightness and delicacy. Your choice will shape the mood of your garden as much as the plants you choose. Natural screening should consider not only what you want to hide, but also what you want to frame. A bamboo fence can create a backdrop for a bonsai display or an arrangement of rocks. It becomes a stage set for nature's slow performance, seasons changing, leaves drifting, snow resting softly. Japanese garden privacy also honors the spaces between. Even the fence's shadow on the gravel path can become part of the design. As the sun moves, patterns shift, and your garden changes in subtle ways. This daily transformation is a quiet joy only a living boundary like bamboo can offer. A classic bamboo fence design, known as Yotsume-gaki, uses horizontal rails with vertical poles tied neatly in place. Its open grid pattern allows glimpses through, perfect for a garden that seeks to welcome rather than isolate. Such designs carry a soft rhythm, pleasing to both eye and mind. For a more private style, Takegaki bamboo fences use tightly placed poles, bound with black cord. This form of natural screening offers almost complete visual separation, creating an intimate retreat within your garden. The strong vertical lines feel elegant, framing your peaceful world. Japanese garden privacy can also be achieved with Takegaki, a design where horizontal bamboo slats are bound to vertical supports, inspired by the fences at Kyoto's famous Golden Pavilion. This style feels architectural yet light, as if whispering stories from centuries past into your garden's present. When crafting your bamboo fence design, the bindings matter as much as the poles. Traditional Japanese knots made from black jute or palm fiber are not just functional, but decorative. Each tie is a mark of care, a signature of craftsmanship that gives the fence a personal, handmade soul. Natural screening becomes more than a boundary when it interacts with plants. Let climbing jasmine weave through the bamboo or place a fern at its base, so fronds brush gently against the poles. The living and non-living merge into one breathing, ever-changing presence. In Japanese garden privacy design, the fence is often aligned with pathways to guide movement. As you walk beside it, your attention is gently steered toward key features: a lantern, a pond, a blooming cherry. The fence becomes both a backdrop and a guide. For DIY bamboo fence design tools are simple: a saw, a drill, strong cord, and patience. Working with bamboo is meditative. You cut, fit, and bind each step with intention. The sound of the cord tightening around the poles is as satisfying as the final view of your finished creation. When deciding on your bamboo fence design, think about texture. Freshly split bamboo reveals pale, silky interiors that catch the light. Weathered poles carry soft grays and subtle cracks that speak of time and endurance. This variation lets you match the fence's mood to the garden's personality. Natural screening thrives when you consider how it looks from both sides. In Japanese garden tradition, a fence is never one-sided. It's crafted with equal beauty facing inward and outward. This way, both you and the outside world see harmony. Your privacy does not come at the expense of elegance. Japanese garden privacy often uses the principle of borrowed beauty. If there's a view beyond your fence, like a distant tree or mountain, design the height so that it frames, not blocks, the scene. The fence becomes a gentle border between what is yours and what is shared with the horizon. A rustic bamboo fence design can be as simple as binding poles together without precise cuts. This raw, imperfect look feels closer to nature, as though the materials were gathered and assembled in the same breath. In certain gardens, this spontaneity is exactly what creates charm and warmth. For natural screening in smaller spaces, you can create modular panels of bamboo that move with ease. These lightweight sections can be shifted seasonally, letting you control privacy and sunlight. Without permanent walls, the flexibility invites you to change the garden's mood whenever you wish. Japanese garden privacy is not only visual, it's also acoustic. A bamboo fence can dampen urban noise, softening harsh sounds into a background murmur. When paired with a water feature or wind chimes, the fence helps create an enveloping calm that belongs only to your garden. When tying bamboo for your fence design, practice patience. Japanese knotting techniques are a slow art, where each wrap is pulled snug and each knot sits with precision. This method ensures not only strength, but a refined appearance that speaks to your care and attention. Natural screening can be enhanced with bamboo poles of varying thickness. Combining slender canes with thicker ones in alternating rhythm creates visual texture and breaks monotony. It's a subtle detail, but in Japanese garden style, such subtleties are what elevate a design. Japanese garden privacy often relies on color harmony. Golden bamboo works beautifully with green moss and dark stone, while black bamboo creates striking contrast. Choosing the right bamboo hue ensures your fence feels like part of the garden's natural palette, rather than an imposed element. A contemporary bamboo fence design can merge tradition with modernity. Vertical bamboo poles framed by clean wooden edges can blend seamlessly into a minimalist home garden. This approach respects Japanese principles while fitting comfortably into current architecture. Natural screening is most effective when integrated into the garden's overall flow. Rather than placing a fence in isolation, allow it to follow the curve of a path or echo the line of a flower bed. In doing so, it feels like the fence grew there naturally. In Japanese garden privacy planning, light is a sculptor. Morning sun may pour through the gaps between poles, while afternoon shadows stretch long and serene. Designing for these shifts turns your fence into a living part of the day's rhythm. For a bamboo fence design with longevity, treat your poles with natural oil. This not only deepens their golden tones, but also protects them from weathering. In Japanese tradition, caring for your garden structures is as important as tending the plants themselves. Natural screening can also mean layering. Place a low bamboo fence in front of taller shrubs or trees. The fence provides structure, the plants add softness, and together, they create depth that draws the eye deeper into the scene. Japanese garden privacy can be enhanced with gates. A small bamboo gate, tied with rope and hinged with simple wooden pegs, can serve as both an entryway and a statement of welcome. Passing through such a gate feels like crossing into a sanctuary. For your bamboo fence design, consider curves instead of straight lines. A gently arched fence can follow the contours of the land, creating a more organic and flowing boundary. It feels less rigid and more in tune with nature's shapes. Natural screening doesn't have to be tall. A low bamboo border can define planting areas, guide foot traffic, and still maintain openness. This subtle approach is perfect for gardens that value connection as much as privacy. Japanese garden privacy often respects the concept of the space between things. Even within the fence, leaving intentional gaps or open sections invites the garden to breathe. The viewer senses privacy without feeling closed in. A traditional bamboo fence design called sudari uses thin bamboo slats woven together. Originally used as blinds, these panels filter light beautifully, creating a warm, dappled glow. In the garden, they can bring the same gentle mood to an outdoor setting. Natural screening can be portable. Folding bamboo screens are perfect for small patios or rental homes, offering Japanese garden style. Without permanent installation, they can be stored away or repositioned with ease, adapting to your changing needs. Japanese garden privacy sometimes includes weathered bamboo intentionally. The silver-gray patina of aged bamboo tells a quiet story of seasons passing, rather than replacing old poles. Embracing their transformation can give your garden a deeper sense of time and character. When crafting your bamboo fence design, align it with sidelines from inside your home. That way, even when indoors, you enjoy a framed view of your garden, softly filtered by the warm lines of bamboo. Natural screening can be artistic. By varying pole lengths in a wave-like pattern, you create motion even in stillness. This rhythm can reflect the garden's flowing water or the rolling hills beyond, bringing harmony to the whole scene. Japanese garden privacy can be symbolic. In some traditions, the fence marks a spiritual threshold, separating the ordinary world from a sacred space. Stepping inside becomes an act of leaving behind distraction and entering into presence. For bamboo fence design longevity, lift the base slightly off the ground. By avoiding direct soil contact, the poles stay dry longer, resisting decay. This small detail ensures your fence remains beautiful for many years. Natural screening with bamboo can be enhanced by seasonal touches. In spring, hang delicate paper lanterns along the fence. In winter, drape it with straw mats for warmth and texture. The fence becomes part of the seasonal storytelling of your garden. Japanese garden privacy often pairs with water features. The sound of water against the fence can create a soothing echo, making the boundary feel alive. It turns the fence into more than a visual element. It becomes part of the garden soundscape. Creative bamboo fence design might combine horizontal and vertical poles in alternating sections. This interplay of direction catches the eye and offers a contemporary twist on traditional patterns, while still feeling rooted in Japanese style. Natural screening doesn't have to be uniform. A section of fence could be left lower to reveal a favorite tree trunk, while another section rises to shield a private bench. This variation makes the fence feel custom tailored to your garden's story. Japanese garden privacy can be complemented by lighting. Small, low lanterns placed near the fence cast a gentle glow upward, highlighting the bamboo's natural texture and turning it into a work of art at night. or a rustic bamboo fence design use uneven poles. The irregular tops form their own skyline, echoing nature's lines. This style feels most harmonious in wilder garden settings. Natural screening benefits from contrast. Bright foliage against dark bamboo, or pale stones at its base reflecting light, makes the fence stand out while still blending with the garden. Japanese garden privacy sometimes uses double fencing and outer fence for security, an inner bamboo screen for beauty. This layering creates depth, like gentle steps into calm. Your bamboo fence design can tell a story. Use bamboo from family land or knots taught by a friend. Such connections give the fence meaning beyond functional living memory. Natural screening grows with time. Bamboo weathers, plants expand, shadows shift. The fence will never look the same each season, and that quiet change is its lasting charm. Japanese garden privacy means sanctuary, not isolation. A bamboo fence offers space to sip tea, read, or breathe in peace. It's a gift you give yourself, wrapped in golden cane. When your fence is complete, step back and see how it frames the garden. Notice its harmony with sky, ground, and plants. A good fence doesn't just sit, it lives in the garden. Natural screening is an act of care for yourself, home, and land. Building a bamboo fence creates a gentle pause where the world slows before entering your space. Japanese garden privacy, done with respect, honors both sides. It offers peace for you and beauty for others. A boundary becomes not division, but harmony shared. Thank you for walking through the art of DIY bamboo fences. May your project bring beauty and peace in working with nature's hands. Please like, subscribe, and join us for more.